All right, all right, all right. Checking 1, 2. Let me just make sure this is working. Looks like all systems are nominal. I'm back. It's been a little while since my last stream. Welcome to the stream. Just getting a little cup of coffee in me at the moment, getting my day started. And yeah, welcome to my living room. This is a much nicer streaming spot for me. I get a nice view to my left here. It is a bit of a drizzly day here in Vancouver, but looks like the sun is trying to squeak through. But rain is good. Rain means that it's a good day for getting some work done. So, as the title would suggest, today I am going to be writing a little bit of spooky Halloween music. And, a few things I want to say before I get started. I am going to just dive into it today because I don't want to chat too much. I'm not very much of a chatter anyway. So, big shout out to the SML Mastermind group. Most of you guys watching probably already know what that is. That's the stock music licensing mastermind group, which was started by my good friend Daniel Carazelis. And I've been a part of that community for, about 2 months now. And it's been really, really great just to, connect with the community there and hear what everyone's been up to and writing. And in fact, last month, there's a challenge every month, right? So last month, the challenge was to write a Halloween track, which unfortunately I didn't get around to doing. So I am basically going live today and catching up on some homework there. And I guess this is, around the time of year that you want to be uploading your Halloween tracks online. Hey, James, welcome to the stream. Hey, Mary, thanks for being here, guys. Great to see you. And if you guys want to drop a hello or a comment, please do, and let me know if everything's sounding okay. Hopefully there won't be any technical issues today. I got a neat little Stream Deck thing here, which is kind of cool. I can change the view to, I don't even know if that worked. Can change it to a DAW view there. But I have been having some, I have been having some issues streaming my DAW view. It's been kind of glitchy, so hopefully that won't happen today. But anyway, for the time being, I'll leave it at on this view. What else was I going to say before I get started? I'm good. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things here. It's funny when you take a couple of weeks off of work and then you come back. It is hard to get back into full throttle work mode. But I'm trying, and I'm keeping myself pretty busy, writing a lot of music as always. And believe tomorrow September 9th? Yeah, tomorrow the Patagonia releases a documentary that I worked on for probably like about a year and a half, maybe more. So I'm really excited about that, and I'll post it on my socials as well. Maybe I'll do a video about that next week, which reminds me that currently I am trying to stick to a schedule. I've been having a really rough time sticking to like a regular posting schedule with YouTube. And my goal right now is to do a video every Monday and do a stream every Wednesday. So we'll see if I can stick to that schedule for the rest of September. Excuse me. And basically my streams are just going to be like live composing. It's kind of a fun way for me to just work on music and you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to try to keep it to like less than an hour. And that's my goal for today. So, next video might be on that Patagonia documentary. That was really interesting and to work with, and I'll maybe do a Patreon video for that as well. Big shout out to my supporters on Patreon. Love you guys. Shout outs to anyone who's bought a Production Music Academy course. I really appreciate that as well. And I hope you guys have found it really useful and really informative. And I think that's about it. I got some gigs coming up, which is crazy. I booked my first band gig, my full band gig in, like, God, it's been forever. The full band is like a 7-piece group called Wooden Horsemen. And we have not played a gig in a long time. They will not currently let more than 3 people on the stage anywhere, I believe. So that is looking to be hopefully changing in a couple months. So we do have a gig on the books, but we'll see. We'll see if they let the government lets it happen. It would be nice. It's been a long time. So I've a few other solo gigs coming up too. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, otherwise everything has been really good. So let's jump into it. Here we go. Bear with me here. Just gonna put this coffee down. I think I have an idea. Seni, welcome to the group, or welcome to the stream. Sorry, thanks for joining. From Germany, awesome. Fajar, welcome. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Oh, nice. James, you just bought the corporate course. Thanks so much for grabbing that. And yeah, I really hope you like it. That one took a long time to finish, and I'm happy with the way it turned out. But yeah, please, would love your feedback on it. So make sure you get back to me on that. But I hope you found it really useful. Thanks so much. Okay, let me change this to the DAW view. Okay, so I was listening to some Halloween tracks on Audio Jungle and Motion Array last night to try to get some inspiration. And you know, it's so funny. I feel like I'm gonna change this microphone here. I feel like Halloween tracks on those libraries are kind of like, they sound a lot like comedy and like dramedy tracks, but with like a minor twist. So that's kind of what's gonna happen today. A little bit. Let's see if we can get this going. And I might have to change the tempo here. Let's see how fast this is. So I'm thinking something like, I was kind of jamming a little bit before I started the stream. Something like that, just to get started. I'm just going to throw it down. Here we go. Okay. Hopefully that's not too loud. Hopefully I'm not distorting. And we'll do a little chord change here. Maybe go down to C minor. And come back to D minor. Maybe I'll leave that out for now. I'll just keep it straight. Okay, I'm gonna fix this up. A little messy. Let's take a look. What's going on in here? Unfortunately for you guys, I am a terrible piano player. Okay. Let's just do this. Great. Okay. And we'll copy that over. And I think I need like a little bit of a kind of an ending or a turnaround at the end of this. Oh, did we lose? What is going on here? I'm just going to redo this. Just ridiculous. Next stream will be, I'll do a guitar track, so we don't have to make you guys suffer. Trying to learn the piano, but it's hard, man. Hard to find the time. So let me hear. That's what I'm hearing right there. So maybe I'll just cut this out and start from maybe this point. Kind of hearing like a something like that. There we go. That works. That's a little loud. Let's bring this to velocity. Okay, I think that's like a good start right there. Let's just join these together. And I'll copy this over. And I don't know, maybe we'll just say the song is going to be like this long. And yeah, let's move on. So let's add something here. I'll add some celesta. If I can find it. I know I have one. There we go. Maybe an octave higher than that. Something like that. Okay, let's try it. Here we go. Hey, that wasn't so bad. I'm getting better, guys. I'm getting better. Okay, let's tag this little ending part. Cool. And we'll lock those together. And we'll just copy paste that. Mary says, glad to know I'm not the only bad pianist. Okay, cool. I'm not alone. Oh, and thank you for the comment on the corporate course. I'm glad you liked it. Dorian, yes, exactly. Okay, Fajar, I'm glad I got your name right. Yeah, Tune Track Easy Easy Keys. I've heard of that because I used to have the Tune Track drummer, or the Easy Drummer, I guess. I used that for a long time. I haven't used it since I got not Superior Drummer, but Addictive Drums. Our generation, good producers, bad pianists. Yes. Since you play guitar, have you ever thought about getting a MIDI pickup interface? Yes, I have actually. I've thought about it, but I have definitely not gone through with it, obviously. But I've seen them. In fact, I saw one like ages ago. I remember when they like first made them. It was a long, long time ago, and I thought that was the trippiest thing ever. But I would love to try it. That would make for a good video. Maybe I'll like grab one. I'm not sure how much they cost, but I'd be really curious to try that. Okay, so back to this tune. Let's figure out the melody. So I will make this sound cool. I'm going to flesh it out, but I want to kind of focus on the fundamentals. So I think like the way I'm sort of thinking about it is like, you know, I want to get like the core melody, the core ideas down first, and then I can add all like the sprinkles and stuff onto it later. So you guys are gonna have to suffer through a little bit more of my piano playing, unfortunately. But I think we can get through this quickly. So let me pull up a little piano. It doesn't really matter which one, because again, I'm just like, I want to get the ideas first. Just want to get like the basic ideas down. So maybe I'll bring up like, oops, I just changed that from a celesta to a piano, my bad. Let's bring it back to a celesta. And I'm going to bring up a new instrument here. And we'll just use our noir piano, which I love, by the way. Big fan. Change this back to a... Okay, so let's figure this out. Should hopefully not take too long. Fix this microphone issue here. I don't know, something like that. I've noticed that I have a bad habit of always writing descending melodies. I was listening to some other older tracks, and it's like something I do a lot. It's kind of like a weird habit, but I guess that's what we're doing. Here we go. Something like that. I'm just trying to write quickly so we don't take all day. I don't know. I think I'm going to do the same thing, but move it up a little bit. See if that sounds better. Oops. Okay, cool. We'll just move that up. Really simple lines. Oh my God, so embarrassing. Okay, cool. Melody intro complete. I think we need a backup, like a secondary thing here. So I'm just gonna say, looking at this track, I'm gonna kind of guess that this zone here is gonna be like our first chorus, or like where we kind of like really get into it, and then we'll reprise that like at the end here. But this little section here could be perhaps like a little breakdown melody, or like a B section. So let's write another melody. That could work. I'll try that. And maybe I'll keep that going. Something like that. Let's give it a shot. All right. Not bad. Oops. Okay. That should do it. So I'm thinking I'm going to change instrumentation during these two like chorus sections. And maybe what I'll just trying to think, that piano doesn't really sound that cool. I'll do something with that later. So I'm making a mental note to change that. But what I'm thinking is maybe just use the same piano to do like basic chords through our chorus sections. And then I'll add something cool on top of it. The worst. I'm the worst. But got most of that, so that's not so bad. Too hard. Bring that down a bit. Okay, cool. So I have a feeling that when I push the CPU, that's when things start to get glitchy. So far, no glitches with this the DAW view, which is great. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze these tracks. So we just maintain our, hey, what's going on here? Track header, configure track header, isn't that it? There it is, freeze. Okay, let's freeze these. And bear with me here. Actually, I should have added a little button ending to the very end, but we can get back to that. Hopefully, I'm doing all right for time here. Trying to think quickly. Let's add. Oh yeah, I was thinking a theremin would be cool. I need that like spooky, weird synth sound, and I actually found a cool one in Omnisphere. So I'm going to pull that up. Search theremin here. I know there's a bunch, but there's one in particular, Theremin's Journey. Sounds pretty cool. It's a little too high. So ridiculous. I'm just catching up with the comments. It reminds me of tracks by Blake Robinson's Synthetic Orchestra. Cool. Danny Elfman, right on. That's awesome. Don't be ashamed, please. We all do the same when we record, even much worse. You play. Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Mary. You guys are awesome. Appreciate that support. I need it. Okay, let's get this started. Something really simple. Here we go. I don't know how this is going to go. Okay, this has got like a nice little legato feature, but I got to not play it like too staccato because I want that glide. Oh my God. I'm cracking myself up. Something. Okay, here we go. Very spooky. Oh no, we got the glitch issue. The glitch issue is here. Oh no. This is gonna, the screen just goes black for like a split second, unfortunately. I just do not know how to fix it. I've tried everything. I've looked on the forums for some help. I'm lost. I don't know what it is, but every now and then it just starts to glitch and I can't seem to stop it. So hope you guys don't mind. I guess I'm just going to keep freezing these tracks so that we keep our CPU down to a bare minimum. Okay, so I think that we got basically what we need melody-wise. So at this point, I'm just going to like dress it up. And I got a few ideas. I think where to start. I think maybe we could just let's just concentrate on these choruses for now. We'll keep the intro and this breakdown part pretty minimal. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start maybe with some like some strings. And what I'm thinking is actually have this patch saved. And it's like a Soul Pont sort of string sound. That's what I need right now. Like a really spooky, like sort of wintry sound. See if we can get something like this. Yeah. That's nice and spooky. Maybe higher. I don't know if that's too high. What do you guys think? Feels too low. No, that's okay. Here we go. So using the mod wheel, give that a little bit of dynamics, and yeah. Let's finish this off. That sounds pretty cool, I think. Okay, I think I need maybe some bassoons or something, some kind of like wind staccato. Give me a second while I pull that up. You know what? I don't actually have all the libraries. I'm using my laptop here, and I don't have all the sweet libraries that I have on my other computer, but I do have the orchestra complete too. Which isn't like the best sounding, but it'll do in a pinch. Sounds pretty cool, right? That will add a nice little texture to the rhythm. Okay, let me clean that up just a little bit. Oops. Didn't mean to delete everything. I'm not sure if I like this. Whoa, come back. There we go. Maybe not that little augmented there. Just gonna keep it straight. Okay, cool. Let's continue this vibe and bring in some low horns. That's what I'm feeling. I'm also going to use the orchestra 2 for this. So maybe something like... I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Cool. All right, what else? Let's copy these over to our second chorus. Is that on the mark? Yep. And gosh, what else can we do here? I think maybe we could come back to our original melody and flesh it out a little bit. Excuse me. Let me just freeze these, first of all. And then I'll unfreeze the piano. And I have a patch that I think is going to work. And, okay, unfreeze this. Yes. And let's bring up another software instrument here. Pull up my Omnisphere. And, oh, how do I get out of this view? There we go. Okay. It's a toy piano, and it sounds really creepy. Yeah, that's an otherworldly toy piano. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and this, which is our first and second melody, and I'm just going to copy that into our otherworldly piano, and let's just see if it sounds cool. Kind of creepy. Like it's got a bit of like a tuning thing going on. Actually, I might use that same idea and let's bring up maybe an RC20 on this piano and kind of give it the same vibe. I'm going to give it a little bit of a flutter. Let's just solo the noir. Get rid of that noise. We don't need that. So we'll make this sound a little bit more like a toy piano too. Okay, cool. One more thing I would actually like to, I'm going to come back to this chorus here for a second and add a choir. And might as well, actually I think I have this saved as a track preset somewhere. Perhaps not. Maybe I don't. It's actually really hard for me to see my screen here because when I stream the screen, it has to like adjust the resolution of anyway, it doesn't matter, but it's a little bit smaller. Anyway, I'll just bring this up. And I'm thinking I'm going to use the orchestra too for this as well. Choir. Female choir, sustain. That's what I want. And can't hear anything yet, which is a little weird. Strange. That is a little odd. Maybe because I'm in a weird octave here. No? All right, well, let's just get rid of this. Try that again. Sometimes these things happen, you know, you just, no reason whatsoever. You guys know how it is. Female choir, sustain. Okay, I have to admit, that's a little strange. Is that going to happen with all my sample libraries now? Let's see if I don't know, pull up drum rolls. No, that works. That is, oh, there we go. I guess I was in the wrong range. All right, cool. We're back. We're back in action. So, where were we? Okay, let's record this on the chorus. Okay, cool. I like that. All right. Cool. Just catching up on your comments here. Uploaded 2 tracks to royalty-free accounts 1 week ago. Thanks, Andreas. That's awesome. Yeah, I hope you guys make some sales. I'm hoping to as well. I don't know if I'm too late. You know, I guess it's just like the time when we gotta when content creators are making their Halloween stuff. I don't know how far in advance is always a question. Probably like a month is a good time. But so in that case, I guess I'm ahead of the game a little bit. Yeah, just sort of thinking here. What else can we add? I think maybe just some low string pads for this B section here. So let's just freeze this guy here. And yeah, I feel like we need some kind of like low string pads just to accompany this part. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe some flautando, something really soft. Maybe put some like reverb on it too. Oh, I think we just had another glitch there. Hasn't happened that much, so I think that's only the second one, so that's not so bad, right? Something like that. Here we go. Okay, cool. I feel like I could go forever adding like little textural layers and stuff like that. So maybe I should just, in light of how long this stream could be potentially, I'll say let's leave it at that. But I'm going to add a few little sprinkles before I go that I think you guys will appreciate. I hope. Let's freeze this. We're just freezing everything. I'm pretty sure it's a CPU issue. As soon as like Logic has to work too hard, then for some reason the HDMI output gets like overworked or something. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be connected to that. So bear with me here. I think what I'm feeling right now is some like cinematic rolls. I'm not really sure that this track needs a lot of percussion. James, I was looking at the comments and I noticed that you mentioned that the ticking clock, that's actually a really good idea. Maybe I'll do that at the very end. Cause I know the sound you're talking about. I've actually used that in like a creepy, spooky track that I've written, in the past, and it sounded really cool. Or maybe it was a trailer actually. But, yeah, so like, I don't want to keep this, I don't want to make this stream like hours long, but, what I'm going to do is pull up, actually I already have it pulled up, this cinematic drum rolls thing. This is the Pandora library, by the way, Symphobia 4 or 5. And it really comes in handy when you want to get some drum rolls going on. Let's see if I can find the right keys here. Where are you? There we are. I think it's on what? You can adjust the length of these rolls too, which is really fun. 4 bars, okay. Cool. Let's try that. Nice. Let's quantize that. And I'm also going to get a little cymbal roll going on here. Same library, same idea. Excellent. And let's just take these and copy paste them so that we're exiting this section properly. And we'll do the exact same thing with copy and paste. Oops, sorry. I think I'm on my full view there. Bring this back to the DAW view. and bring these over there. And yeah, maybe one other thing I'll do is add like a little bit of like wood hit percussion to this section. So let's just grab that real quick. I'll use the damage wood hits, which sound like this. These are going to be like probably pretty quiet. Sorry if you guys can't hear this very well. Okay, that's like a little bit too low in the mix. Let me just take a section of this. I think something that's a little bit more quiet, because when the velocity's up, they sound a little bit too abrasive. So like maybe just this section here. And hopefully this works. Let's just hear how this sounds, and I'm going to bring this up volume-wise. I don't want anything like, I don't want it to be too loud in the mix, you know, I just want it to be like someone's creepily stepping around in the background. A ghost. Let's get this all properly lined up. And I think one other thing I'm going to do is add like a little swell coming into the intro. So just a light, simple swell. Literally. There we go. And we can move our start time back a little bit. Oh, okay. Do I have to unfreeze it to move it back? I thought I didn't have to do that. Weird. I guess I do. All right. Okay, this is so weird and annoying. Let me just unfreeze all these, I guess. There we go. Okay. Strange. Adjust the start time of this little swell. This is a lot of trouble for one simple swell, I tell you. It's going to be way too loud. Bring the gain down. And playing this with all the unfrozen tracks is probably going to trip the computer out right now, but we'll see what happens. Okay, it's a little laggy. That's okay. What we'll do is we'll just freeze them all up again, I guess. Okay, while we're freezing, I think that's about a wrap for for this session. Oh yeah, I just saw it trip out, but I think I'm on the right view, so you won't notice it. And yeah, we'll give it one last listen. I think maybe what I'll do is grab that little ticking clock sound from Splice, because that could be fun. So we'll try that. I like that suggestion. Oh yes, tubular bells. Yeah, you know what? Just reading the comments here. Never a bad idea in a Halloween track. That is absolutely correct. And I actually don't have the library that I need to get those tubular bells. I haven't loaded it onto this computer yet, unfortunately. Oh well. I don't think it's in the Orchestra 2 or the Orchestra Complete. I'll check, but I don't believe it's in there. Yes, drum and cymbal rolls that end with tubular. But yeah. I wish I had that loaded up, because that would be perfect. Great suggestion. Look forward to hearing the final result. Yeah, thanks. I'm stoked. I'm going to play it in just a minute. Okay, I think we're all frozen up here. Let's bring it back to DAW. So just a little cymbal swell to start there. That's nice. Okay. Let's see what's going down on Splice. Good old Splice. Okay, what do I type in? TikTok? No, that wouldn't work. Clock. There we are. That's it. This is a Kashmir sample. It's so awesome. Okay, let me bring this in to the session. This may not totally work in this track. I don't know. What BPM is it? Okay, that's whatever. We'll just we'll adjust it. So I don't know, around there. 1 and 2, and let's cut this up a little bit. Bear with me while I chop things up here. 2 and 3. I could have just time adjusted it, but I don't think this sample weirdly doesn't have a BPM attached to it, so I'm not exactly sure what it is, and it'll take me too long to find out. Let's just say like roughly. That looks good. Hopefully. Let's turn this down a little bit. Hey, that's not so bad. Okay, let's also, let's just consult. Actually, let's make sure that there's no separation in the regions here, so we don't get any clicks or pops. And I'll just consolidate this. And let's copy paste. I don't know if you guys have this problem with Logic, but whenever I control our audio regions, they don't line up properly. I feel like I've been doing something wrong for years. I haven't quite been able to figure it out, but something is always a little bit glitchy when I try to do that. So just do it manually, and it seems to solve that problem. Okay, maybe a little bit of reverb on this clock. Come on. Hey. Down the mix just a little bit. Okay, sorry to stop you here, but I feel like it's one of these things. This is kind of like the same problem with like the shakers or like tambourines. If you once you start them, it's really hard to stop them. And that's kind of like what I'm hearing with this like clock. And what I feel like we could do is maybe just like start them at the chorus, or just have them in the choruses alone, or continue from the first chorus. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like it's difficult to start with something like that and then go into a chorus where it's not there. It's basically once you start it, it's hard to back away from that momentum. But I don't know. I think they're kind of cool. They're a little bit like a little loud. But let's just put them in the choruses for fun, and we'll call it a day, because I think that's a lot for one stream. And yeah, let's play this tune. Thanks for listening, guys. All right, there it is. So a few things that like I probably would have done given a little bit more time is like I would have added a little bit of like a button ending there at the end, you know. Dun, 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 bum. Could do that right now, but I have to unfreeze all the tracks and you know, that's going to take time. So also I probably would have like dressed up the second chorus a little bit more, rather than it just being literally like a copy paste situation, exactly the same as the first chorus. There's a few things I could have added in, like, you know, maybe some like ambient stuff, some melodic interest. But I think, you know, this track is pretty solid. And what I'm going to do is I think I'll just spend a little extra time with this after the stream is over, and you know, put the fine. All the bells and, you know, the bells and whistles are already on it, I guess, but you know, fine tune it a little bit, and I'll post that up on my for my patrons. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for sticking around and listening to me get through this track. It's been really fun. I'm pretty stoked on it, actually. And yeah, there's a lot, you know, that a lot more I would have done. But again, it's a time thing. I just feel like I don't want to take like 2 hours on a stream. So yeah, happy Halloween, guys. I hope this has inspired you guys to I don't know, inspire some ideas for your Halloween tracks. And by all means, send them to me. And if you're in the SML group, then post them up there too. Would love to hear them. Thanks, Mary. Thanks for joining. And thanks everyone for coming. Oh, Jathan's in the stream. Welcome, Jathan. Yes, that is a theremin sound that you're hearing. That's from the Omnisphere library. Little things, weird things like that. The Omnisphere really comes in handy. So don't use it as much as I'd like, but that theremin sound, not so bad. Yes, thank you for joining, and there will be another one soon. I'll say I said this at the beginning of the stream, and I'll just repeat it now. I'm gonna do a stream every Wednesday this month for the rest of this month, and it's all gonna be live composing. So if you have any suggestions for the next genre for next week, I'm open. I don't have anything planned as of yet. I was thinking it might be fun to do something that's like guitar based. That way, it'll be a lot easier for me to record. Like I said, I'm not much of a pianist, so it's a bit of a struggle, but it seemed to work out for this one. I guess I'll leave it at that. You guys are the best. Thanks so much for being here. You made my day, and I'm wishing you all well, and have a great one. See you soon.